Yeah, I'm not using a microphone because I was voted loudest in high school. When I heard the theme this month was mistakes, I was like, I've done a ton of stupid shit that I could tell stories about. Like, I could tell you the story about when I was letting water run over a dirty cup in my bathroom sink and didn't realize it was covering the drain. Then I decided to take a 20-minute shower. Water had overflowed, causing my newly cleaned carpets to be soaked and reek of rotten wood for weeks. For all of you environmentally conscientious people, I don't shower that often. It totally balances out. Or I could talk about the time that I got into a drop-top convertible along with 6 of my girlfriends. Huge group of girls. Huge group of girls. YouTube video, come on. With 2 strangers in their late 30s that we met at Ralph's and drove 19 blocks in the Hollywood Hills for a non-existent house party with no exit plan. Or I could simply mention that in college, I joined a sorority. But then all the other stories I thought of involved boys. Not what you're thinking. Maybe a little bit. It's more about my approach and thoughts about boys that I often mistake. Like, for example, I hooked up with a guy that I had no interest in, but he was paying attention to me, so... You've all done that. Don't act like you haven't. It's not a secret that I'm absolutely god-awful at boys. I get crushes on my friends and nothing ever comes of it. My favorite part about this is that my girlfriends always come to me for asking for advice on their relationships. It makes me laugh because I've been single pretty much the majority of my entire life. The strange thing is, every bullshit answer I come up with makes absolutely perfect sense. Unfortunately, I never have the opportunities to test out my own advice. I couldn't possibly consider dating someone other than my current crush. I have tendencies to hit up my favorite Hollywood hotspots, such as Happy Endings, Dylan's, and Big Wangs, and have so many opportunities to meet potential boyfriends or hookups. I very rarely do, though. Not because they're always at the top of the douchiest bars in LA list, but because I always feel guilty. Like I'm cheating on my crushes, even though we rarely text and only hang out in groups. And they're completely unaware of my feelings about them. And have girlfriends. I'll still be faithful. I always think that I would have a better chance of finding love if I were in better shape. So I come up with workout regimens where I'm going to start a juice fast, or hike Runyon more often, or just get really tan to make myself appear slimmer. But then Friends comes on TV, and did you know that veggies are not delicious? And you can get sore from me bowling. And did you know that you can pay to park? They make you pay to park at the tanning salon. How am I supposed to get fit? Ralph's is like my second home. Probably why I don't attempt more weight loss techniques with Oreos, Cheetos, and Ben & Jerry's doing a little dance in my brain while I'm shopping for lean cuisines. As a random aside about Ralph's, one time, I was wearing a pair of super trendy bright orange colored denim pants, kind of like the ones Kate Middleton wears, and I spotted a guy in the checkout line with a similar colored sweater. I made the bold statement to him, "Hey look, we match!" He gave me a thumbs up and a smile. His girlfriend was not happy. I feel bad because I know I just caused a future breakup-worthy fight for this couple. When they get home, they're going to be sitting in silence eating their chicken fried rice lean cuisines in front of the TV watching What Would You Do on NBC, and all of a sudden the boyfriend is going to accidentally gulp his Diet Dr. Pepper too loud, and the girlfriend is going to slam her glass down and scream at the top of her lungs, "Really, Brian? You're so annoying. Why don't you just go fuck the girl wearing the super trendy bright orange colored Sarah Jessica Parker inspired denim pants that you were so flirting with, and practically left before in Ralph's while we were purchasing our lean cuisines." And he's going to be like, "Really, Jessica? Why are you such a jealous bitch? Maybe I woke up wearing the super trendy bright orange colored Cameron Diaz denim pants that matched my sweater because she seemed like a damn good time." And Jessica would say, "I knew it! I'm moving out. I hate you and I never want to see you again." And Brian would say, "Fuck in my brain. A very notable mistake that I recently made was getting drunk and making out with a guy. I know, I'm a slut. Because I'm totally committed to a crush right now that has no idea I'm alive. Subconsciously, I think I was particularly whorish this night because this guy has the same first name as the crush I just referred to. The next morning, I realized that he was not my crush, but that I could use this to my advantage. Due to the same first names, I knew that the next time that I would complain about the desert that is my sex life, my friends would say that I should hook up with him again. And I would say, I know! But they would use his first name, which is the same first name as my crush's first name, so it has double meaning. So, technically, I'm single. And I'm reminded of that on the reg because my friends from high school and college are getting engaged, married, and even having babies, like, every day. It's a constant reminder that my mistakes are a huge obstacle in my ever having that. But then I realized that instead of having to visit the in-laws, changing diapers, and picking out china patterns, I can get up in the middle of the night and fry bacon for a 3 a.m. BLT, no L, no T, because I don't like healthy. Or drink milk straight out of the carton. Or shop for myself instead of saving money to send the nuggets off to summer camp. That might sound selfish, but have you heard about my super trendy bright orange colored pants that I can only wear so often because they're pretty memorable and people would know that I didn't wash them if I wore them every day. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep making mistakes until I learn my lessons. Until then, do you know what I just realized? My life fucking rules.